Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a challenge. I've seen several people on YouTube do this challenge and I got really curious to see what kind of products are the most expensive in my makeup collection, and I was kind of surprised to see the results. And so I'm going to show you today. I did this makeup look using all my most expensive makeup within different categories, and I will also point out that all of the products that I've used in this video is cruelty free, with the exception of two where the actual company itself is cruelty free but their parent company is not, which is Too Faced and Becca. So other than that, as far as my knowledge goes, the other products are completely cruelty-free. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like to see how I did this makeup look, then just keep on watching. I'm starting off with the Rituals Soothing Lip Care. This is SPF 30. It works just fine. I'm not going to rave about it. I don't know if I will repurchase. It's a little bit minty and it works just fine. I'm going to start out with the eyes, I think. I'm going to use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is a good eyeshadow primer. But I have found ones that I feel are very similar to this one. The e.l.f. Shadow eyeshadow primer, for instance. When I bought it way back, it was like $1, but it's probably more now if it still exists. I feel like that's pretty much a dupe for this one. By the way, my skin is acting out because I have given my Pixi vitamin spray a final chance and it didn't work out. So that's why my skin doesn't look very good. I'm going to use the Rodial Smokey Eye Pen in black. Rodial products are kind of expensive. I don't think I've actually tried this, because when it's a smoky eye pen, you should really use it in a smoky eye look, and I don't do very many smoky eye looks. So I'm going to see how this performs on the upper waterline. It's probably going to smudge a whole lot because it's not really meant for that. But since it's my most expensive eyeliner, I'm just going to try to make it work. So I have to say that I was gladly surprised that 3 of my all-time favorite products was my top 3 absolute most expensive makeup. I mean, at least I don't feel like I've wasted my money. I'm using the Ordinary High-Adherence Silicone Primer. I think this is a pretty good primer, but I can't use it too often because then I will just break out. Why did I put on face primer when I was supposed to start out with my eyes? I don't know. I'm gonna show you my all-time most expensive makeup product in my collection, probably ever, I think. It is the Huda Beauty Nude. I mean, this is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, and I think I'm going to use colors that I don't often use in this palette, mainly because I think it goes best with my most expensive lip product. I'm starting off with the lightest shade. I'm using my Sigma E40. Then I'm going to use Teddy, which is like a matte reddish brown, with my Immediate Makeup E144 brush. Eyeliner has already smudged. I mean, it's just stupidity from my side to use this and think that it works out. as a regular eyeliner. Anyways, I'm placing the same shade along my lower lash line with my Zoeva 237. I love the shades in this palette. It's like the perfect palette for me. So I'm really glad that I got it. But I mean, it has its flaws, of course, but there's a lot of good, cheaper alternatives, I think. But back when this was released, it was all I wanted, and I'm really glad that Huda Beauty is cruelty-free. Then I'm using Raw, which is a even more reddish, darker brown matte color with the Zoeva 223, and I'm kind of starting out at the outer part of my eye and just kind of blending it up to my crease and then inwards into the middle of my eyelid. Then I'm going to use Crave on my eyelids, and I'm just going to use my fingers to apply that. I feel like that's the easiest, gives off the most pigment. Using the same shade in the inner corner with my Zoeva 230. Then I'm using my Inglot AMC Cream Concealer in 58. This is just a corrective concealer that I use underneath my eyes with, actually this is like a painting brush, but I really like it for placing my correcting concealer. This is a really good corrective concealer, I feel like. It's lightweight, but it doesn't cover quite enough. Then on to my second most expensive product in my makeup collection. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation. I've got mine in number 1 Fair, I think. And this is absolutely worth the money, and I will most likely repurchase this product. I'm running low, and by the way, I'm applying it with my Zoeva 102 Silk Finish foundation brush, and yeah, I'm really happy with this product. To me, I feel like it performs almost like a BB cream. It has light coverage, which is what I prefer. It's perfect for my dry skin. It doesn't settle into like dry patches or anything. It looks very glowy and natural on the skin. It doesn't enhance like any texture. It just evens out the skin perfectly, just as much as I want it to do. Then I'm going to use my Inglot Under Eye Concealer in the color 95 with my Real Techniques Deluxe Concealer brush. I'm, by the way, following, is it James Welsh? I think that's his name. He is awesome. Great makeup artist. But I always get confused with his twin brother. But anyways, the one that's a makeup artist, I think it's James. He said in one of his videos to mainly apply the concealer in the inner corner and the outer corners of your eyes, and then just kind of work from there. And I think that works out great. And the reason why I think it works out great is because it doesn't settle into those fine lines that you have mainly in the middle of your eyes. So that way it doesn't get too wrinkly. And I also have another concealer technique that I'm going to continue with in just a second. I'm just going to do my brows first. I'm doing my brows with the Isadora Sculpting Brow Pen. So this is waterproof in the color light brown. This is completely new. I repurchased this because I really, really loved this product. Yeah, it's just really, really good. Unless I find something cheaper that works just as well, I'm probably going to continue to purchase this one. So my next step in my concealing technique, I use a little bit of Skindinavia makeup finishing spray, which is awesome, by the way. I spray some on the back of my hand. I put a little bit on my finger and I kind of just dab it very lightly underneath my eye. And then I use a powder. This is actually not the best powder to use, but this was my most expensive powder. And it is the Pierre Banana Setting Powder. And I'm going to use my Zoeva Luxe Highlight Brush. I think this is number 100. And making sure there's no creasing before I apply the powder, and make sure that the finishing spray is all dried up. And I just put on the thinnest layer of setting powder underneath the eyes, and that makes it last longer and it avoids the concealer from creasing. I've talked a little bit about this Grande lash primer in my Shop My Stash video. This is really good. I am surprised at how well it performs. I didn't like it at first, now I love it. It is quite expensive, but I'm pretty sure I will repurchase this. But I am going to try it with some cheaper mascaras, but so far I've only tried it with this Doucce mascara, which is very expensive, and although it's really good, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this Maxlash Volumizer mascara forever. I don't know, I might repurchase. It is a really good mascara. Now, I've talked about this bronzer in, I think, my previous video about contouring and bronzing for pale skin, but this is the ModelCo Shimmer Bronzing Powder, and this is really good. When I looked it up, I'm not sure, I got the impression that it was going to get discontinued, so I'm not sure about that. Hopefully not. If it's not going to be discontinued, I will repurchase this product, and this is actually my third most expensive product in my collection, but it is really, really worth it. And I'm using my Sigma Tapered Face Brush number F25. Normally I would have not had, oh, the sun is coming out. That's gonna mess up the light probably. Sorry about that, but as I was saying, this bronzer I don't use it in the winter time. I usually just contour in the winter time and then I bronze in the summertime, but we're just going with it today. Then I'm going to use this Annabelle Mineral Rouge in the color Romantic. I'm not even sure if I've ever tried this blush, maybe like once. And I'm just going to apply it with my Eco Tools Travel Blush Brush. Did this do anything at all? I guess. It's actually really nice. It's very, very like toned that down, neutral, and it's just like nothing, but there's something there. Very, very natural. Oh my gosh. The more I look at this blush on my cheek, the more beautiful I think it is. It blends really well into the skin, I feel like. And we've got the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. The Becca is cruelty-free, but their parent company, Estee Lauder, is not. So that way, or therefore, I don't consider it cruelty-free, but you have to decide for yourself if you define that company as cruelty-free or not. But I'm applying it with this fan brush from, I think it's just from e.l.f. I'm not sure. I think so. It doesn't say. But I feel like it's really nice to apply highlighter with if you want a really like soft natural look. So this I'm not too sure about if it works together, but my most expensive lipstick, or this is a lip crayon, is the Doucce Relentless Matte Lip Crayon in Winterberry. And I'm just going to apply it super lightly. And remember, I have a lip balm underneath, which is the only way I can wear this. I'm not that into matte lipsticks, so. Okay, so I just applied the smallest amount of product on my lips. On top, I'm going to do the SkinChemist Rose Quartz Youth Defense Lip Plump. So basically just a clear lip gloss. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I might do a video where I only use my cheapest makeup in my collection. Let me know if you would like me to do one of those. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye!